Is Manitoba a good place to invest in real estate?
Well, we're going to go over the data here. We've got all the data from 1977 down to 2021, and we'll talk about what the increases have been. Do you know how many years in Manitoba that there hasn't been a price increase in homes every year?
Since 1977, there's only been 2.
Yeah, you got that right. And let's take a look at it. It was actually in 1982. As you can see here, the average selling price in 81 was $55,231, and it went down to $53,994. And
can you imagine buying a house with that little?
Yeah, I know. The kicker is, and the reason that it went down in 1982 is the interest rates was in the 20%, in upper 20, mid 20%. Like it just, can you imagine paying 23, 24% on your mortgage? Never mind 1.5%, 2%. The average mortgage rate now is around 2.25%, is where people are getting a 5-year fixed term right now. So it's just crazy. Then if we take a look down, it looks like 90, 91, 92. There wasn't very much of an increase there. There was a little bit of a recession that went on there. And then the next time that we saw a pullback was in 1995. We went back from 89,352 per unit to 87,387.
Not bad again, like not substantial, but
no. So if you take a look at all the way through here, it's light increases. We don't have a Toronto market or a Vancouver market where we see that, in a matter of a couple of years, housing prices double. But then we don't have the big bust that we had. Alberta.
It's kind of like Manitoba's topography. It's pretty flat.
Yeah, just steady, slow increase.
No mountains or huge valleys.
Yeah, exactly. On mountains, huge valley. You go into Alberta, and they've always had the booms and the busts there. Housing prices would skyrocket, and then they would bust, and we're going to see a bust again in the Toronto and Vancouver markets. The Alberta market hasn't been crazy, as crazy. Actually, it's been very slow. Actually, the Alberta market compared to the rest of Canada right now. We're the hot spot in Canada that's got the biggest increase in price. It's not Toronto. It's not Vancouver.
You probably don't think I know this answer, but it's Newfoundland.
It's not Newfoundland.
Where is it?
It's New Brunswick.
Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna blush.
Yeah, no kidding. We do this live, and we have fun with each other. We get a little joking back and forth, so that we try and entertain it. And if you're liking the what we're putting out here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our channel, or give us some comments below. Where are you watching this from? What year did you buy a house? Do you own a house? We'd love to hear from you. And I'm actually going to dig into this a little bit further, and I'm going to get another one of these made up with another column in it of what the average increase in the stock market has been, about 9% per year. I'd like to see what the numbers look like here, because if you think about it, now you couldn't go and borrow $43,000 in 1977 and put it in the stock market and let it ride. But if you had a 5%, and even if you had to put 25% down at that time, you buy that house, and I'm going to use the 25% number because let's say you're using it as a rental property, and 25% is what you needed down. So 25% down, and so you've got that investment of 25%. Then the bank has funded the rest of the house for you, and you've rented it out all these years. So somebody else has been making the mortgage payment. Well, your investment has been increasing every year. You couldn't do that with the stock market. So it's I think Manitoba's a win on the long term, but it is a long-term game. It's not a quick game. And hey, and anything that's a quick gain is always a huge amount of risk. And as you can see here, there's not much of a risk. We've seen, as we've gone through the 2000s here, we've seen increases. And don't get me wrong, we're going to see a pullback at some point, but it'll be a minimal pullback, and you'll see how it'll rebound within a couple of years, because history repeats itself, and here's 40-ish years of data. So that's good to go by. If you have any real estate related questions, who do they reach out to?
Team Olyniuk.
You got her. And if you're thinking of listing your home and would like an evaluation, or you're wondering what your home is worth, we're happy to talk to you. Or do we just like having conversations about real estate?
Whatever you like.
Yeah, you got her. Thanks for watching. You guys have a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you soon.